Greetings from the Council of 12. This is Babaji channeling through Evalena Rose to bring you an exciting development from the Councils of Light. In response to myriad prayers, protests, marches, entreaties to the divine, we have come up with an answer to there's got to be a better way, and the call for a high order magnitude of miracles. So this protocol in a private session allows us to activate in a person codes for new humanity. Not just activate, but implement until they become a part of that person's operating system. Basically, it takes the reins of control from the reptilian brain, which operates faster than conscious mind, and often interjects fight, flight, or freeze before you have a chance to think about a situation. So those reins of control are given up to conscious mind. Reptilian brain becomes available in case of danger, but quiescent almost all the time. So you're approaching life from your resource state of everything you've learned and evolved over your life, and access to higher mind so you can access your spiritual resources, your intuition. It allows someone to more easily function from fourth dimension, which is where you still have some of the trauma and things from the past, but they affect you very little, and have forays into fifth dimension, which is unity consciousness, where they don't exist. So you still sometimes dip into third dimensional consciousness, and it's a form of ascension that has deep grounding in the physical body as you open to these other states, because you came here to have a physical life and you want to become capable of being love walking on the planet by opening to higher dimensions of yourself. At this point, this protocol is delivered in a session with many, many ascended masters, goddess archetypes, and angels and archangels, because that allows us to work on multiple levels of your consciousness and ensure that the changes happen in a very thorough way. Sometimes people receive an activation and then they have what's called ascension syndrome, headaches and tiredness and toxicity, achiness. That's unnecessary if you work the activations on every level simultaneously. So it requires 7 sessions. There are 7 chakras above the crown, and each has 7 layers. And so we're activating the codes, but also clearing whatever's in any of those layers that might prevent the full exercise of becoming your multidimensional self. So that includes past life energies, karma. It includes any trauma from childhood that's affecting your connection to the divine, other people's beliefs, enculturation. We're working with every layer of consciousness, including the DNA, so that we're releasing whatever blocks your full potential, and more importantly, activating strands of DNA that haven't been in use for a long time in this species. So we're really restoring you to your original blueprint, how you were designed when you first emanated from the heart of the one being. We recommend that you come for this activation, this installation, shall we say, of the codes for new humanity, to work with Evalena and the Council of 12, because as a channel, she's been with us 33 years and can hold a deeply sacred space that allows all the beings that we choose for that person and no one else to come in. And each time a team is selected of these exalted beings specifically for the needs of the person who arrives. And each session might be a different team. That way it's choreographed to exactly your needs and to what your psyche is ready to release, open to these higher dimensions of self. We're honored to offer this to you. It's been a challenge we were happy to come up to, because part of how we entertain ourselves, as God does through eternity, is to keep looking for that next nuance, that next level of evolution, that next place we can open to, and how we can support species like you to continue to evolve. For you, it's a quantum leap forward. It allows you to be with these waves of change that are speeding up on the planet by going higher in yourself rather than being so deeply affected by them. Because at these higher realms, there's simply more fuel for the fire, so to speak. They're more support for these quantum leaps forward. We love you immensely. We hope you come to allow these codes to be initiated in you, made part of how you function. You'll love it. Blessed be.